Arjun and Devika wanted to escape the loud firecrackers of Kolkata. They chose Nilkuthi Manor, a lonely house hidden behind tall, skeletal trees. As they walked inside, Arjun felt a heavy weight on his chest. It wasn't just the dust, it was the feeling of being watched by 1,000 eyes. Devika gripped his hand so hard her knuckles turned white. "Arjun, maybe we should have stayed in the city," she whispered. Arjun kissed her forehead, trying to hide his own shivering hands. "It's just a house, Dev. We're together. That's all that matters." Years ago, the manor belonged to a wealthy landlord. Legend says that on Poila Basak, his young bride was waiting for him to return home. She had dressed in her finest silk sari and silver jewelry, but he never came. In a fit of jealous rage, the landlord's enemies locked her inside the house and set it on fire. The locals say she never left. Every new year, she waits for a new husband and wife to join her in the shadows. They call it a Bhoot Bangla because no one who stays there overnight ever leaves the same, if they leave at all. In the bedroom, the air turned freezing. Devika's breath came out in small white clouds. "Arjun, I'm scared," she sobbed. The romantic night had turned into a trap. Arjun held her close, his heart drumming against his ribs. "I'm right here. I won't let anything happen to you." Suddenly, the heavy wardrobe doors creaked open. A woman's voice began to hum a wedding song, but the melody was twisted and sad. Devika looked at Arjun in the mirror. His face began to melt away, replaced by the charred, blackened skull of the dead landlord. Devika felt invisible, icy fingers stroking her hair. "So beautiful," a raspy voice breathed into her ear. Red stains began to seep through the floorboards, forming the shape of a person standing right behind them. "Arjun, she's touching me," Devika shrieked, tears streaming down her face. Arjun saw a shadow rising from the floor, a woman in a burnt sari, her face a mask of melted skin and white, weeping eyes. She wasn't just a ghost. She was pure sadness and rage. "He didn't come back," the ghost moaned, her voice vibrating in their bones. "Now, you stay with me." Arjun felt a supernatural force pulling Devika toward the dark wardrobe. He didn't think. He acted out of pure love. He grabbed the brass lamp, his hands burning from the hot metal, and hurled it at the ghost. "Leave her alone," he roared. The oil hit the ghost's feet and ignited the old rugs. The ghost let out a scream that sounded like 1,000 dying birds. For a second, the house groaned as if it were alive and in pain. They ran to the car, gasping for air, their clothes smelling of smoke and old graves. As Arjun started the engine, he looked at Devika. She was staring straight ahead, her eyes wide and blank. "We're safe now, Devika. I've got you," Arjun said, his voice shaking with relief. Devika didn't turn her head. She slowly opened her hand. In her palm lay a piece of burnt red silk from the ghost's sari. "Arjun," she whispered, her voice sounding cold and distant. She didn't want us both. She only wanted a husband. When Arjun looked in the rearview mirror, he didn't see his own reflection. He saw the landlord wearing his clothes, smiling a jagged, toothless smile. The real Arjun was still back in the manor, screaming silently in the dark.